Now this workshop is on the 12-step service and loving me into, I think that's the program. So the first speaker on the 12-step is Nathaniel L. He is from Loganville, Georgia, and he has 31 years clean. I give you Nathaniel L. Yes.
My name is Nathaniel. I'm a grateful becoming addict. Damn, you kind of sharp, mister. That's my shit right there. I see myself on shit. Damn. I'm grateful to be clean today. Thank God I'm clean today. It didn't have to be this way. I'm so full, man. I'm here. I met some new friends. That's what this is all about. I met some new friends. Every time I meet somebody, it tells me that I got another shot. Because if you here in this process here, you come from some of the same places I come from. You don't have to come from the same place, but I know you came from some places that you don't want to stay. And that's how we stay here. You asked me to share on that 12-step today. And there was a time, there was, you know, I'm gonna say that because I remember about 12, 13, 15 years ago, me and my man, John K, came to Atlanta, I don't know what, maybe 20 years ago. And because I was running with my man, you want to share? And they gave me a topic to share in Atlanta. And the topic was fatally cool and terminally goddamn hip. Remember that? And I'm sharing that because I think I'm still kind of cool, but I know one thing about that. If I don't check it, you heard the other part, fatally cool and terminally hip. That means I could die. You know, if I don't wake up and realize it ain't about that no more. And I just want to share that because I live in Atlanta now. I was living in Brooklyn at the time. But I'm so glad they asked me to share on the 12th step. And how that happened, I came to support my man. You know, because that's what we do. We support each other. And about 3 months ago, I called for somebody to find out the information because they wanted to come share. So they said, no, I think she had 29 years. And I said, they said, no, she don't qualify. I said, well, okay. And then she asked me how much time I got. And I told her, and she said, I'll get back to you. So I'm sitting at the table, getting ready to support Russell. And he said, he was reading that damn thing. It said Nathaniel L from Loganville. I said, that's another Nathaniel. But what I'm saying about when you let God take over, shit can happen. You know, because that's God. And I'm learning about, it's never me. Never me. When I learn how to just move out the way and let God do his thing, like today. And I accepted the commitment because I understand the 12th tradition today. And the 12th step, because I want to share with y'all, when I get into my story, I feel my shit. It ain't nothing bad, ain't nothing wrong about it, but there's a freedom in feeling to me. You know, if I can't feel what I'm sharing, it don't make sense to me. Because I've been to a lot of places, man. I did a whole lot of stuff. I shot a lot of dope. I shot a lot of dope and cocaine together. I drank a lot of methadone. We used to call it murder. I drank a lot of spit. Because my image and ego was too cool to get on the methadone program. So I would hide in the corner, waiting for the methadonians to spit that shit back in the bottle. You remember that, right? Did I ever buy your spit? But the spit would do, because I wanted to get off E. I wouldn't give a damn what it was at the time, as long as I got off E, because I couldn't function without no dope in my system. You know, and then the crack came. I said, what's wrong with these people? I would be on the dope line, they would be on the crack line, and I would say, why y'all messing with that shit? Crack is a yet for me, family. But if I don't make meetings on a regular basis and put people in my life, I'll be a crack smoker. And I know that for a fact, because this disease is so powerful. It'll have me saying yes when I want to say no. But I'm sharing all that to share, but I'm all right today. I'm clean. I'm understand all our traditions, all of them. And what I learned about the 12th edition, I had to understand how powerless I am. And if I want to be powerful, I got to accept my powerlessness. If I want to be powerful, I got to accept it. I know that I understand when I give it to God, and when I give it to God, it's a feeling. I don't know about nobody else. When I just turn my will over to God, I feel different. And sometimes that feeling, I can't explain it to you because it ain't yours. You have to get your own feeling. So I understand. That's why I accepted this 12th tradition, because I understand it. I understand what happens when I let go. I understand what happens when I did a 4th step. I shared it with my sponsor. And I shared my 5th step with my sponsor, God. And when I shared it, it wasn't about him. It wasn't about if he accept me or not. The pain of living without Shannon was devastating. So when I shared it with my sponsor, he looked at me funny. I was getting ready to fight him. I said, what you do? He said, I'm just feeling you, brother. Because if you haven't done that kind of stuff yet, it's hard to move on. It's hard to move. And those steps, I understand I got defects. And I learned that defects are only arrested. Only arrested. I don't care if you think you ain't got no more defects or if you think they're gone, call me. And I'll share some stuff with you. And we got a 7-step, man, that says, if you're having a problem, letting the defect go, just ask God for help. I ask God for help every day because every day a defect comes in my life and it blindsides me. You'll be feeling real good all of a sudden. You got some new life on life terms. Your daughter said some shit to you that she wasn't ready to hear. Or somebody, and you want to fight. Now, anger was one of my main defects. As a matter of fact, I'm a veteran. I go to anger management every goddamn Friday because I got in touch with that defect. And then I heard in investment, and that's asking God to help me remove it. I can't remove it by myself. I can't. So as a result of that, we went to the 8th step, and it talks about putting people on the list. You shouldn't have messed with me. If you didn't mess with me, I wouldn't have hurt you. That was dead. It ain't about what they did to me. It's what I did to myself and them. So I'm real grateful that I understand that concept. And I've made many amends to people. I'm making amends right now to Nathaniel because showing up, that's an amends to me. I like dope. I like to chase the dragon. I like to chase everything to get out of a feeling that they don't have to do it. I go to my friends. I say, yo, let me share something with you. And they listen. Sometimes they don't want to listen, but I say, you're going to listen to me, goddammit, because you're going to help me whether you want to help me or not. That's some real aggressive shit. I'm kind of, yeah, that's just who I am. Whoa. So, and that 10th step, I understand. I got to, you know what? You ever get tired of looking at yourself? I get tired of looking at myself all the time. But it's easy to look at you and look at me. But I need a 10th step in my life so I can take inventory every day. Who did I hurt today? Who did I curse out? Who did I roll my eyes at? Who spoke to me and I didn't speak back? That's harm. So I had to look at that. I'm looking at it, and I keep looking at it. Sorting through prayer and meditation. Let me tell you something. You know, we didn't come in there learning how to, we didn't come in there like praying. I pray every day. And I do more meditating than praying. I drive, I don't even have a radio on my goddamn car. I just be meditating. I don't know what I be meditating about, but I be with me and God and some good stuff come up. So I'm saying right there and say, that's why I accepted the 12th step, because I understand it ain't about me, it's about you. It's about helping you get to the next level. Sometimes I help people and I don't understand why, but my spirit says, help somebody, you punk. I talk to myself like that. I don't care. Help somebody. Help somebody, man. You hanging out with us today. I don't know if people will receive my help, but I'll help anyway. You said something today which is really important. I'm a newcomer guy. Man. I see newcomers, I say, what's wrong? And what I learned about that, sometimes your approach is about learning how to approach people. You know, there's a lot of us old timers, shit. There's a lot of us that if you got the face on, so new members are afraid to walk up to you because you're not approachable. I'm telling you, I've been approachable because I'm free. I like people. I'm a people person. And sometimes I wonder, you don't like me, I like you. You don't have to like me because I like you. I'm doing this for my freedom, man. Freedom ain't free. Sometimes I got to do some stuff. And because I've worked, I hate work. Because I'm living these principles, it's a big difference in talking them. I can talk to the cows come in, but what am I talking about? How am I living? Am I living what I'm talking? And anything that I've come in contact with, especially my relationship, because I work the steps. I live these goddamn steps in my relationship. My wife is the best thing ever happened to me because I'm practicing the steps. I'm letting her live. I'm not trying to control her anymore because I want my way. My wife, shit. If I can't practice this in my house, if I can't practice this in my household, my daughter, my wife, and the dog. No, I'm serious. I need to be able to let go and let God, because see, I've learned how to let my wife win a few arguments. Let her win. Because sometimes when I open my mouth, I say, why the fuck did I do that? I should have kept my mouth shut, but the damage is done already because I like to fight sometimes. But I'm real grateful that I know how to surrender. First step. That's what I'm talking about. If I can't surrender in my household, because I got a daughter, I got a young daughter, they double team my ass. They say, Daddy, what the hell is wrong with you? Why you gonna say that about your daddy? Now I wanna fight again. Don't you know who I am? In my household, I live and practice the steps more than the rooms because I've learned how to let go and let God. I've learned how to, I don't have to mess with you if you don't want to mess with me. You're talking about giving information. What I'm learning, I will give you all what I got if you're ready to receive it. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day. There's a lot of people not ready to receive what we have. And it's their prerogative. I said, okay, it's all right. I'll be here. You know, because a lot of people today, a lot of newer members, they're not willing to understand how we got here. It talks about it. Oh man, I can't remember shit because I'm 72 years old and I'm not making an excuse. I remember what I need to remember. I remember if I don't pick it up, I can't get goddamn high. I'm not trying to do nothing deep. I'm not deep, I'm simple. And it's saving. I've been simple for 31 years and 8 months after I realized it ain't that goddamn serious. What's serious if I pick that shit up? If I pick it up, that's serious. And what's more serious than that, if I don't come back, that's some serious shit right there. But I'm learning how to be in my own lane with the principles. Sometimes when you walk in that walk, sometimes people look at you like, who the hell do you think he is? I say, you need to try it. You need to let yourself be who you are. I've learned in this process, it took me a lot of years to understand I am who I am, and I like who I am, and mainly because I'm clean as a goddamn whistle. You know how long it took me to get clean? I like dope, you know. Shit. There's been so many situations in my life that a bag of dope or 100 milligrams of method, I would have knocked that shit out for a minute. I know that. You know, I'm so grateful because I got a program. Shit's gonna happen. A couple of months ago, I got diagnosed with prostate goddamn cancer. I said, me? Oh no. But what I did because I got y'all, I talked about it. I'm on the other side now. My numbers are perfect, but I be flashing and shit. Somebody told me I'm gonna grow some stuff because I take goddamn hormone goddamn shots every 3 months. Every time I get that shot, I look at it. Some people told me that, but what I've learned, I got to stop listening to NA doctors. No. Is that you, Turner? No. You look. Anyway, look familiar. I think that's you too. But I'm just real grateful to be here, family. I don't know how much time I got, man. If you in this meeting today, you're on a 12th step. How much? Grass is Google Moo. I'm serious. If you're in here, you're on a 12th step because you're helping somebody. That's all it is. Help me, help you. Help me. You know, you ever been in the media and noticed somebody is up like I have? And let me just say this. Having had a spiritual awakening as a result of practicing all these principles, we tried to help the addict who still suffers. And some days, 72 years old, 31 years plus, I could be that habit, that addict. So don't overlook me because you say you have got 31 years. You better come in and give me a goddamn hug. You motherfucker, you know I'm serious. No, don't think just because you think what I'm doing. See, I like to walk what I'm doing. I like to be honest about who I am. I'm up. When I got diagnosed with cancer, I wanted to shoot a bag of dope so bad. I said, I'm getting ready to die. But I got people that call me and say, I'm going through the same thing. The same thing. So look, because of my spiritual condition, when I went to the first treatment, because I felt so good because I was loving myself, I got in a relationship with all the nurses. When I left, they said, we're going to hate to see you go. I said, I'm going to hate to leave too, but I got to go. You know, but I go back and visit them because they treat me so good. And because as a result of practicing these principles and understanding my spirit it attaches to yours. You ever been with two spiritual people? You be like dancing and shit. And then you go to mama, they look at you like, get the hell away from me. I said, okay, I'll go to this one. See, I have very, very, very fragile energy. Because see, I'll flip in a minute. You know, if you don't want to mess with me, I don't want to mess with you. But I just say that, but I'm really praying that please help me. You know, just help me. Mind what you see. I can dress up the most, I can dress some shit up. Come on now. You know, you ever get sharp? It's a goddamn tack. That's what you said back in the day. Be so sharp and hope somebody say how you feeling. Oh, man, I've been through that shit, man. But today I'm all right in my own skin, Dennis. I just met you today and I love your ass. It ain't got nothing to do with you. I love you because I need to. It's haven't had a spiritual awakening. My spirit is so woke it scares me sometimes. Sometimes I want to just, what am I doing? I'm a gangster. I sell drugs. I steal. I want to rob. I'm a thief. But my spirit has woke up. Let me share some with y'all real quick. I haven't shared it yet with my friends. I was riding, where I went. I was dropping an addict off, right? Listen to this. I was dropping an addict off Wednesday. You know how we do, we pick people up and take them when they can't get around. So I saw a purse. I saw a purse on the floor. I saw it. I said, shit. I kept going. So I started thinking about stuff. I said, you know, there have been stories that people had bags with millions of dollars in it. So on the way back from the complex, I stopped in a little lane. The bag was still there. So I got out the car and I picked the bag up. It was some dough in it. It was some nice dough to be found. But because of the spiritual program, that bag's still sitting in my closet with some dough in it. So I'm not too quick to give it back because I'm broke. I'm broke, like I'm broke. So it's still sitting there. And so I said to myself, there was a debit card, but I used to be a card guy. I used to do that. I bought shit. I could sign it. I could sign some cards. I did that. There was a license, and there was a social security card, and about 5 big bills. So I said to myself, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send it to them. I ain't messed with the money yet, but because my spirit, it might not be today, but if I keep that money, I'm not gonna sleep right. I'm not. That goddamn program get on my nerves sometimes. I can't get away with shit. You know, remember, I found it, it's mine, but work the program. Understand that it's not about you. Understand that that person could be in trouble. Understand that that person is praying that somebody find his dough and his information. I'm telling you, I haven't done it yet. I haven't done it yet, but if I keep it long enough, I might make a bad decision. I'm letting y'all know ahead of time. And I got people that I would share with that I did it or I didn't do it, because it's about freeing my own self up about some shit that's not comfortable in my spirit. Having had a spiritual awakening as a result of practicing all these principles, we go different places. You know, and the place I'm trying to go is being the best person I can be with my slick ass. Yes, I'm slick too, Russell. I'm slick as they come. You know, sometimes I heard you share, sometimes people, it might not have been you, talking. I said, listen, I invented game. No, I invented, so you can't play game on me. I might let you go, but when you walk away, I say, who the do they think I am? They think I shot Kool-Aid or something, you know, but I don't use a lot of energy because I say, okay, I understand people's process. I need to practice my own process. I need to look at my process. I need to ask myself, how quick do I let God, let God? How quick do I turn it over? I'm not concerned about how quick you turn over, because if I start looking how you turn over, I might want to turn over like you. It ain't like that. It's about what I do for my freedom, man. I'm so happy. I'm so goddamn happy in this new relationship. Like I said, if I didn't have this in my life, man, there ain't no literature there. What is literature? That's my armor. If I didn't have all this stuff in my life, I don't know where I would be. I've never been able to say, I'm happily married. That shit right there. I'm happily married because I let my wife live. And she let me live. That's some fly shit. You know, we haven't had a beef in a while. And the beef's a short program. I know how to have an anger. I know how to be mad with you for it. I was mad with this brother one time for 15 years. And we worked on the same job. I'm driving, he right there, I'm driving. Know why I was mad at him? Because he bust me beating him. We used to steal together. We used to steal together. So I got this big hit, and I was to be the one to take care. I had all of them. I was using, of course. I had all the fences and shit, and we had a nice hit, about 5,000. So we planned, we're gonna split it. I don't know about y'all. When I put money in my hands, especially active, it's mine, all mine. So the brother said, well, what's up, man? I said, what you mean, what's up? I said, I don't know. He said, we're supposed to, I said, man, it went sour. My pocket was spat. But you know, it's stuff like that. We got an 8th step for that, man. He's on the 8th step list. If I never see him again, I put him down because I beat him. I beat the shit out of him. You know, and I got mad because he busted me. He said, I know you got my money, man. I know. I said, I do not. It's some old shit I made up. But anyway, if you're in this process, man, there's going to be a lot of shit happen on the journey. There's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to happen. I don't know. I'm not saying that I'm all right with where I'm at today because I know shit happens. I don't give a goddamn what kind of step I work. I don't care how much I tell my sponsor, but I'm not telling my sponsor the whole truth most of the time. That shit right there, if you new in this, no, not too many new members, but if you hear and you struggle to get honest, know what I found out about getting honest with me? The more honest I get, the closer I get to God. I'm telling you, that shit is painful sometimes. You can't even lie no more and get away with it. Oh my God, that's so depressing. But it's so rewarding. I'm serious, man. I mean, this process is like incredible, man. I'm telling you. I mean, I can't ask for no more. I just turned 72 last week. Damn, and that shit right there, 72, clean, 31 years, 9 months. Come on, man. What else can I ask for? A dope fiend that thought I was gonna die. Just die shooting dope, smoking. Not crack, just smoking any goddamn, but it wasn't crack. I was scared of crack, boy, because I couldn't even smoke marijuana. Every time I smoked marijuana, I thought I was tripping. I'd be running. What the fuck? It made me so paranoid I couldn't mess with it. I would be around my little friends when he's coming up, and they would, you know, they pass the joint and shit. And they get to me, I do like this. See my finger? I learned how to act high, because I know when I smoked that marijuana, holy, one time I smoked, I was on 96th Street in Broadway, if anybody know Manhattan. They used to call that shit some yellow shit, yellow. I smoked that shit, and they started looking at me, and I started looking at them. I said, what y'all looking at? I got so scared, I got out the house and ran all the way from 96th Street to 141st Street in Broadway, just a running. I said, God damn. When I got there, know what happened? I went upstairs and tried to hope it came down. When I got upstairs, I said, I need to go to the hospital. I need to go to the hospital, right? So medical center's on 168th Street. I'm 141st. I ran the medical center. I ran right in the goddamn emergency room. I said, y'all got to cut me open. Something wrong with me. And by then I started coming down and the police started looking at me. I ran out and ran back home. I was young. I need to give me some dope. Dope was my thing. I tried the marijuana. I'm not trying to go on no war story, but that's how it started with me. I'm so grateful today that I don't need to use nothing. The only thing I need to use is y'all. If you I got so many relations. I got people, man. I got so many friends because I give up myself. If you want to have a lot of friends, if you want to have healthy relationships, tell somebody who you are. Don't be ashamed. Yes, that's who I am. Yes, I'm a hoe, not hoeing today. See, when you say that, people say, oh, he probably still doing it. Watch me. See, if I don't tell you who I am, I might do it. If I don't talk about me or talk about shit, I will do about it. So it don't just leave, man. I've been doing this for a lot of years, man. I just got a reprieve. I got a sponsor I talk to every day. Every day. Every day. What's up, Spawn? You good? Boom. They got to just making that connection, man. Somebody was sharing something the other day about whenever I get up in my head and I don't make a phone call, it's a possibility I'm going to do it. And it just slows that disease down. This disease is so goddamn powerful. I got to respect the disease and I got to respect this addiction. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to every goddamn thing. I saw the brother Shan earlier. He had on a badass white Sean John suit. I can't wait to get to Macy's. No, I'm dead ass serious about that. And I'm going maybe tomorrow. On Monday, we're going to go and I'm going to get one. You know, I like stuff. And what I do today, the stuff don't wear me, I wear it. The cars don't drive me no more, I drive them. It was really important to have the outside fooling the shit out of everybody, even me. You know, you ever get sharp and still be fucked up? Like, damn, this shit ain't working. I wear the clothes today. I drive the cars today. I live in Atlanta. I'm so goddamn happy. Oh, damn, I love Atlanta, man. I never thought I would love any place other than Brooklyn. Best decision I've ever made. And you know why I made it? Because it wasn't just about me. My wife been begging me, let's go to Atlanta. I said, man, I'm not going to that little slow, tired ass town. I got things to do. I got people to see. The best decision I ever made, John. I'm like, listen, sometimes I get up and don't have to do nothing because I am retired. Been retired for a long time. Wake up and go back to fucking sleep. Whoa, I'm serious. I love it, man. The birds be singing and shit. But why the hell it rains so much down there? Wait. But I love it anyway. So I'm gonna shut up, man. But I'm just so grateful. The main reason I'm grateful today is because I found out some stuff also. This is the first convention that the bathroom is so accessible. See, me, because I got some issues with going to the bathroom, the prostate cancer, I usually want to know where the bathroom's at, and I'm glad there's not a lot of people here because, you know, you go in the bathroom, you gotta be waiting and shit. I'll be going to the bathroom. And I'm gonna tell you something else where I'm at today. I wear Depends. I would never say no shit like that before. But I stopped wearing them 2 weeks ago, but I said, I'm going out to this convention. Let me put one on today. So I didn't go yet, but if I go, I'm not gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna wait. But I'm gonna tell you, if you in here and you struggling, and you men, if your thing is coming out that way and that way and that way, you better check that shit out. Because I've had this enlarged prostate for like 10 years till the doctor finally did something to me. He said, oh, I felt that shit. I said, you felt what? After you done did that thing? He said, I felt it. As soon as I went there, I got diagnosed, I had it. And y'all prayed for me, man. It didn't go no farther than my prostate. So I did 44 treatments of radiation. Now I feel like new money, but I got to keep it, I got to stay on top of it. Russell, I've been eating tomatoes. I'm fucking eating tomatoes. I ate a whole bag of tomatoes a day. Because see, I'm hard-headed. See, I can get the information, but what do I do with it? Come on, and what do I do with it? I'm trying to eat better. I hang out with people that Russell be checking me. You know, you can't have that. I be saying, shut up to myself. Because I appreciate the love, man. See, let us love you till you learn to live yourself. That do not go out the window. I don't give a damn how old or new you are. Let us love you until I learn how to love myself. And if I love myself, I will do some stuff different so the cancer won't come back. I'm not out the water yet, man, but I can do some stuff to stay out the water for a while by listening to my friend. Stop eating that, man. Work out a little something. Go to the gym. I got 3 gym memberships. And I got a Peloton at the house. Every time I get up in the morning, I look at it and say, I'll be back. I go downstairs. But family, as of today, I'm gonna love myself a little better. I ain't got to get on there long. Just somebody say, get your heart. Thank you. Get your heart going. I ain't got to act like no. Just get on there for 30 minutes. It's right there by the bed. And I got a big old flat screen right there that I can look at it. But I'd rather go downstairs. But I've been making smoothies. I've been making smoothies all week, man. Them things. When I hit them smoothies, I feel like shit and go right to the bathroom. That's living and enjoying life like other people do. When I do what people do, I'll get the same thing. You talk about health now. And one other thing I want to say, I'm here and I'm going to shut up. There's some stuff going around and in my bag. Let me tell you what I got in my bag. What my bag at? I got Lysol, I got gloves, I got sanitation, I got all that because I'm a little nervous. And they talk about old people can get it quicker. Listen, so I'm not totally well, I got some issues here. So I came here today trying to bump fists and elbows, but y'all give me so much love. I take a risk. I said, come on. But my plan was, what's up, man? You know, so it's my responsibility. This shit is so rapid, man. You don't know you don't know. And there's people, I'm not this, I guess somebody told me one day when before we got in the circle, I said, everybody get this and have it. You know what they said to me? That's an outside issue. Because I got a program, I didn't say nothing, but I called her. And I said, what do you mean? Anything that affects my recovery is need to talk about, anything. And this thing what's going on is affecting me because I'm a little scared. What? I'm a little scared. This shit ain't no joke. So it's my responsibility to be kind of careful. And we don't see it, but that's the problem. So if if you're here today, focus. Focus. This shit is not no joke, man. And this fellowship is a lot of touchy and kissing, but you don't know who you're touching and kissing. I'm telling you. I mean, I don't need to put no damper on this one, but it is what it is, goddammit. Listen, I want to hug and kiss all y'all, but maybe tomorrow. Because they working on some stuff. No, really. And I hope that nobody get offended if I bump you or do that. But see, one time I was sitting down, and the dude walked up there a lot of times. And said, this is before the corona shit. I'm sitting there, right? He said, can I get a hug? Because sometimes my back be hurt so goddamn bad. And I didn't get up. He said, you're not gonna get up? I said, no, come to me. My back is hurt. So some people have an issue when you don't fall into what we're accustomed to doing. And come on, man, let's get a bump. It's all about acknowledging. That's all. Ain't no this. What you like me or something? You want to hug me? You want to feel me? No. Anyway, if you knew, no, I keep saying that. If you're here today, man, just give yourself a break, man. I mean, we heard that. Just give yourself a break. Whatever the break is, give it to yourself. If you're going home and you're mad at your wife or your mate, just walk home and be the bigger person and say shit like, I know we had a little beef, man, but were you willing to accept my apology? Because I don't want to live the way I used to live. My wife had made me so humble, John, because she's the best thing ever happened to me, man. Somebody said to her one day in New York, they said, do you know who they said, do you know who you messing with? She's not in the fellowship. And she said, yeah, that's my husband to be. They was trying to get some stuff. And I said, what did he say? I told her. And I said, look, here I go. Point them out to me. Why would you do that? See, I'll ask a question. Why did you ask her who? I was just playing. No, you wasn't. You wanted to find out, because see, I will not let nobody nail me to the wall about who I was. I might have been that guy, but I ain't that guy today because I practice the principles in all my affairs most of the time. And when I don't, I got people to talk to. Like that wallet, that money, I wouldn't have told y'all shit if I wasn't practicing these principles. I'd have put that money in my pocket and went shopping and got 2 of them damn suits. But the money's still sitting there and I ain't got no money. Like you said, I got that money sitting in my drawer, man. It's sitting right in my drawer. And listen, before I close, because I'm not ready to surrender yet, I'm scared to tell my wife. Because she said, yeah, how long you had it? Man, send them people their money and their stuff, man. Call them up. So I'm gonna just keep it a little quiet for a minute because I know my wife. Giving them people their stuff that ain't yours. Oh my God. But if I spin it, y'all gonna be the first to know. So y'all can help me go through that spiritual ass kicking. That's what happens when we don't do the right thing for the right reasons. That ass get kicked harder than when I was shooting dope. Because I'm in a program that helps me get abreast of all that stuff and get some freedom. When I go against the grain, shit, and I'm going against the grain today because that man should have been had his money. And it was a young boy, a school kid, 18 years old. I said, damn. And I'm saying to myself, how the hell he lose this stuff like that? I'm going mad at him, right? But anyway, it's all good, man. What's up, Benji? So if you're coming in the process today, man, if you've been in the process for a while and you're questioning yourself as to why am I here? Get with me. We can talk about why we're here. We're here because we want to live differently. I want to live clean. I'm closer to 100 than 70. So that means a lot. Who talk about aging and recovery? I want that topic so bad. Ooh, aging and recovery. And guess what? We all gonna age. If you ain't aged yet, keep coming back. And you'll understand the people with the bad backs and the prostate cancer and all that stuff. And you'll be able to identify. I've had young people say, hey, old man. I say, you get old and you'll understand what I'm talking about. There was a time when I would say, what? Come here, you. Just get old. You might not get this old clean. No, I'm serious, man. I never thought I'm 72 clean. That's incredible, man. But anyway, I feel real good today. I'm tired now, you know, because I didn't expect this. We're supposed to be back on the other side, but when God is in charge, some stuff happened that amazes me. And I just go with the flow, and this is what happens. So if you haven't embarked on all millions of these spiritual principles, give yourself a break. Understand you can't get away with shit no more. Principle. Understand you can't lie and get away with it no more. Principle. Understand you can't want to hurt somebody and feel good about it. Spiritual principle. I'm telling you, it's just so much, man. And I'm really starting to realize I'm a part of the program. I'm a part of understanding what spiritual principles are. It's about doing the right thing for the right reason. I don't want to get that boy's money back, but I'm fucked up about it. Spiritual principles. Guilt. I'm telling you, man, but I don't want to give it back, but I'm going to give it back. I might take half of it.